Hey, good morning, folks. It's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And what a great day! Another great day up here in the North Country. So it's overcast. It's about 40 degrees. It was 40 degrees when I left this house this morning. A little bit of drizzle. It's good. I mean, it keeps the water in the system. It definitely keeps the water temperatures down. I've said it before, I can't emphasize how important it is to have good gear. All day long yesterday, we were out. It didn't pour, but it drizzled most of the day. It was cold. It was cold. And even though we were in the drift boat, we put on the waders. We are all waded up. I had my Polypro long johns on. I had underwater pants on, warm, fleecy. Like it was comfortable. It was fine, right? So yeah, your hands were a little bit cold and your nose was running and stuff like that. Fish were, because of the cold front, the fish had been shut down a little bit, a little bit lockshot, a little bit puckered up. But the one thing you can control, you can't control the fish, you can't control the weather, but you can be warm and dry. You can be cold, you can be okay. You can be wet, and you can be okay. You can't be cold and wet. That just makes for an absolute miserable day. So a great pair of leather layering underneath, great rain jackets, and good waders, or a good pair of rain pants, especially to break the wind is fantastic. So the water flows are all about pretty much the same. They did bump the water flows below second because they are trying to get Second Lake down just a little bit. So that went from like 53 to 93. But you're still looking at roughly 300 and so out of Francis and about 150 somewhat out of First. So those are good flows for right now. All the small streams, well, Perry Stream is up and high and dark because of the rain that we had yesterday. But most of your small streams, once those come down, have had plenty of water in them. The water temperatures are still cold. So if you're up and it's busy and there's a lot of people around, please respect their space. Please have river etiquette and don't fish too close to people. If you're too close, you're just too close. So move, go somewhere else. I know that was probably your favorite spot, and that's where you wanted to go, but please respect other people and their personal space. So go to a small stream, pick up the gazetteer here in the shop, start looking at the blue lines, grab a small stream rod and some wading boots and a pocket full of flies, your tiny, 2 or 3 weight or your 10 car rod, and just go and go for a hike. See what there is out there to explore. There's a lot to explore out there in Pittsburg. There's a ton of blue lines, and most of them are loaded with little brook trout. So don't be afraid to get off the beaten path. So, and we have all that stuff here if you need it at the shop, or just come by, swing in, get warm, grab yourself a coffee. Get out of the weather, talk to the boys and the girls here. The ladies behind the front desk, I should say, they're not, I guess they're not girls, right?